and preparing for battle. Each guy. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Cason Wallace, and it's Yao in at the center position. Outside, Levine. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws here for the night.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
And becoming a real offensive engine, Tim. Tyler Hero, great on or off the ball?
Yeah, Brian, he can go deep into his bag, and he's showing an increased patience. That is reflected in his efficiency and his assist rate.
And he nails the third. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Left side, Robinson. Pass to Topic. Back to Robinson. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Williams grabs the board. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Williams a screen on Robinson. Offline with a 3. Pass to Levine. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
There's the triple. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back. Levine passes to Bosch. Topic for 3. Sinks it from distance.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Now here's Wallace. The 3 ball. And the Warriors with another 3. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Levine. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Such a wide open look. He's got 12.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Robinson for 3. Yeah, with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Whitehead passes to Wallace. Another 3 for Golden State.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Williams a screen on Levine. Here's the three. Another three for Golden State.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. To check out some numbers for Cason Wallace. On the wing, Levine. And there's the screen. Fires it. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Levine's got 8.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
No good on the triple. Suns trail by 3. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Brian, back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Different look for Phoenix. Mikhailuk's checked in for Robinson, and Anthony subbed in for Topic. Herter's checked in for the Warriors. Jaquez comes in for Wallace. .156 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Herter. Outside, Williams. From downtown, knocks down the triple. 21 points in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
The Warriors lead by 3. Williams, a screen on Levine. 1:24 left in the first quarter here. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. From the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Now here's Jaquez. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Tipped. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Jaquez. And the Warriors with another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Levine passes to Mikhailuk. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Bosch. Six to shoot. Pass to Mikhailuk. Goes back up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Anthony is out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Then it's Owens, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times.
Find the lanes.
And he just gets the job done.
Good shot.
And the free throw, no good. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
And so it's Phoenix with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
Pass to Boozer. Now Reed. Here's Mikhailuk. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Banga with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 8. Herder with it, picked up by Reed. From deep. Boozer grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Mikhailuk. Herder defending. Mikhailuk, the pass to Anthony. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Herder. He shoots a 3. Doesn't go that time. Suns trail by 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Reed, good.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Warriors making a switch here. And a look at the leaderboard showing which rookies have had the most assists since the All-Star break. Nikola Topic, third.
You see the progress as the season's gone on. His command of the offense just continues to grow.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Here's Topic. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Bosch. Gets an open look and hits it. Bosch has got 5 now.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Warriors lead by 6. Out left to the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Whitehead. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
Now here's Wallace. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For 3. A rebound by Bosch.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Toppin with a steal. From outside the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Here's Topic. Pass to Bosch. Robinson, a screen on Williams. Launches it. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Warriors lead by 9. Whitehead passes to Wallace. And the Warriors with another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Robinson. Coming off a 28-point game against Oklahoma City. And Bosch gets it to go.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Wallace. No points so far. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pass to Bosch. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. And he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of this one. That's short off the rim.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Wallace outside. He takes it in. And there's another one for the Warriors.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Levine. Give him 8. Pass to Topic. Unloads. Outside for Levine. Launches a 3. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine knocking down the 3.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
Wallace outside. 4-3. Good. Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bosch. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Golden State Warriors.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're sort of stuck in this same range, right in the middle, here in the middle of the season.
Middling overall, just like your analysis, Kenny.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, just kidding, my buddy. You're the best, or at least top 30.
Top 30?
That's saying
Top
something.
30?
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Williams, and it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 15. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Here's Whitehead. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Clock at 6. Pulls it. Doesn't go for him. And the Suns shooting only 39% so far in the game. Levine with it. Watched by Wallace. And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 8.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Over to the left wing. Pulls up. And he hits the jump shot. 43 points in the game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work. Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Here's Bosch. He's got 10. Robinson gets the bucket.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Levine. And the Warriors with another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Here's Topic. Robinson on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Yao's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Guys?
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. And down it goes, 2 points. Yao's got his first points in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Wallace. 5 points in the game. Pass to Topic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. The Warriors lead by 15. Williams, a screen on Levine. Over to the wing. Releases. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans, and that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Here's Boozer. Phoenix no good that time either. Golden State has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Wallace. Here's Yao. Stolen. In transition, here come the Suns. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Checked in for the Suns. And Golden State also making a switch. Toppin's checked in. Phoenix on D. A 12-point game. Toppin, a screen on Levine. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Boozer's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Topic. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Now here's Levine. Lets it go. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Wallace outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Lets it go from deep. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 8 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Boozer. Here's Levine. Plenty of space. Plenty of room to knock down that one. 13 points in the game.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Reed with the rebound. Suns trail by 13. Robinson passes to Levine. Here's Topic. Three-pointer. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 9 rebounds now. They set the screen. And the three off target. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Levine passes to Robinson. Topic for 3. Reed misses the follow-up. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Owens. Vyacheslav Mikhailuk is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Bosch in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Jaquez. He's guarded by Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Bosch. Let's go with a 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
He's guarded by Anthony. The 3. The rebound by Bosch. Suns trail by 10. To the middle. It's picked off. Herter into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Owens. Uses the glass on the layup.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Herter. And here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. making a change here. Williams is checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Bosch. Anthony outside. Here's Boozer. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Warriors lead by 12. Now here's Williams. Back to Jaquez. Herder from long range. That one doesn't drop.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Anthony. Shoots. It's hauled in by Herder. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hey, from beyond the arc. That one is off. Suns trail by 12. And here's Anthony. Pass to Boozer from deep. Banga with a rebound. Banga's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Jaquez. He's guarded by Anthony. And again, no good by Golden State. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Warriors lead by 12. Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Levine. And the Warriors miss again.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Bosch to win the drought. Oh, it misses! The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Whitehead. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Bosch. Robinson! Jacks up a 3! Oh, it's off! The Warriors shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. It's gone! What a J!
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Here's Bosch. Here's Topic. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, missed on the tray. The Warriors lead by 14. Wallace outside. Now pass to Williams. It's stolen away. Levine surveys the D. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Another chance. Tries yet again. And yes, sir! Lays it up and in.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Warriors.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. Deflects the pass. And 1:01 left in the fourth. With the shot. Goes again. Oh, he can't hit it. Here's Bosch. Oh, off target from downtown. Wallace outside. Shoots it up. Oh, no good. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Yeah, I'm here with Miles Turner, and Miles, they made a run there in the second half. What was key in closing out this win?
Just stay the course. Every team makes its run, so you got to know that. Just got to stay the course. I mean, that's really what it was. Every team makes their run. They're going to get some good looks, and they're an NBA team.
You could tell you guys were not affected by their run. Congrats on the win, Miles.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now to present our player of the game.
beautiful Charlotte. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's